Capricorn, hi. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Tina. If it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. Before we get started, I do want to tell everyone there is a timestamp down below in the description. If you'd like to skip this part of my reading, jump straight to the cards, straight to the reading, just click the timestamp. It'll bring you straight to it. All right, let's go ahead and give your cards a few shuffles. This is your weekly tarot reading that we'll be doing today. This is for March 15th to the 21st. As we enter spring in the northern hemisphere, I'm very happy for that. Also, let me take a moment. I want to say thank you to anyone who in the comments reached out, showed care, showed concern last week. I did pull my muscle. I appreciate it, really. I do feel a lot better. Actually, much better. I have a lot more mobility. I'm feeling great, especially since spring is coming as well. So just want to say thank you because I do appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's happening for you this week. As you know, I pulled 2 layers. We are going to get straight into the first layer now. This is for Capricorn, March 15th to the 21st. Let's stop here. 3 of Wands is at the bottom, and the 4 of Swords is here. Waiting, taking a moment. There's a pause here. Wow, 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. Recent past, we have the 9 of Cups. It's like happiness, right? I feel like a wish come true. Something could have really turned out the way you had hoped with that 9 of Cups. But we had a heart's desire here, feeling really good with something, right? Again, it could feel like a wish come true. Maybe something here like you couldn't have asked for it to have turned out better. Now, overall energy is the 9 of Pentacles. It's a card of independence, right? Like going at something solo. It's a card of being single as well. But when I say going at something solo and independence, it's being self-sufficient, right? Not relying on anybody else. You, in this ability to take care of yourself, to take care of your needs, you are able to say with whatever it is, I got this. I don't need anybody. I don't need anything. I've got everything I need. That kind of energy. Current situation is the 4 of Swords. You know, this is a card of like just taking a break, taking a pause in whatever way that means for you, right? But it's kind of like taking a step back, hoping for things, you know, regaining your strength. It's rest, it's recovery. It's needing a break, right? Just needing some kind of break. It could be mental, it could be spiritual, but kind of needing a break and going at things the slow way, right now this week. In the challenge position, we have the High Priestess. You know, of course, this is an energy of like tapping into our intuition, maybe just trying to figure out what voices your egos and what voices your higher self, right? Only you can decipher that. Only you will learn the difference between the two. But the High Priestess is about listening to the voice within, being guided by our intuition, letting insights come through and trusting them when they do, right? It's that kind of energy. Where your mind is at and what you're focused on, we have the 4 of Pentacles. I just feel like you're really thinking about finances and your foundation and your stability and your security. That's what it very much feels like. Your approach is the 7 of Pentacles, right? You're really like, again, for some things you could totally be reaping rewards for hard work you've put in for some areas. No doubt some of you could really see your hard work paying off this week and like really able to pluck the fruits of your labor. But there are other areas that you're just like, you're frustrated at this point with slow results, right? You're just like, I've poured a lot of time, I've poured a lot of energy and maybe money, right? And you're just like, it's just not bearing the fruits that I was hoping. It's not where I was wanting it to be. And so it's kind of frustrating. And now you're like, do I take a step back? And if you haven't already, and asking yourself, are you going to keep putting the same energy into certain situations, right? Are you? Only you, again, can answer. In the environment, we got the Magician here. Can be a Virgo, can be a Gemini. But the Magician's like, you got something that you want to bring to life, that you want to manifest here, right? Again, it could be a heart's desire deeply, but you're just like taking a break from the work right now. You're doing what you got to do. I don't know if it's, you know, to get stronger, to just like get ready to tackle this head on, but there's like a moment of pause, and it appears that way on the outside. It appears that way on the outside. But yeah, you know, with the Magician, it's like, it's saying like, okay, you have an idea, you want to bring it to life, but there's more than just having an idea to bring it to life, right? Like you got to concentrate your energy. You got to show up. You got to do what's needed. You got to really think about it clearly. You have to ask yourself, what do I want? And, you know, the Magician is, what do I want? The High Priestess is like, why do I want it? You know, it's like, be careful what you wish for. And so these are the two energies that are present here. So it's really interesting. It's like the masculine action and then the feminine, like passive energy. So really interesting. So, and then coming towards you, we got the King of Wands. Can be a fire sign here, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Either way, the King of Wands is, first of all, an entrepreneur, a visionary, like a pioneer. Like this is a person who will develop new formulas or develop new ways to do things that are just like, what? This person who colors outside of the lines. If it's not like, you know, it's that energy that's coming towards you. With the King of Wands as well, this is a person who takes action. As I say that, we got the Chariot at the bottom. So let's go in and clarify all of these. All right, Capricorn. But yeah, you got your security, you got your stability. That's where your mind is at. I'm not taking it. Oh, it's the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Interesting. Trying to find the answer, trying to see. Also discriminating where you're going to put your energy, right? As you should, as we all should. Okay. We are going to stop here. Ace of Wands is at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, you're stepping into that boss energy. Totally stepping into the boss energy. I love that in the recent past you have the Nine of Cups. Overall energy is now the Ten of Cups, right? Like now you're like, okay, more than just what I want, what is in the best interest for everybody? And there is a single energy for you, right? As well, like some of you could be going independent of some situation. Doesn't feel like a bridge is burning, but it just feels like you're just going about something alone. Recent past, we have the Eight of Swords with the Nine of Cups, like happiness in your heart, but there's like a wish, a desire deep in your heart, like really deep in your heart. And with that Eight of Swords, it's like, couldn't figure out a way to bring it out, right? Couldn't figure out a way to let it out, bring it to life. Maybe feeling trapped by your circumstances, but just really, truly, it's a card of overthinking, and then our thoughts really getting in the way of seeing things clearly, seeing solutions where there are solutions. And that's in the recent past. Now your overall energy, though, is the Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. You know, Ten of Cups is just a card of feeling fulfilled, right? Feeling fulfilled emotionally, like feeling emotionally content and good, right? Like to say, yeah, it'd be nice to have X, Y, and Z, but as things are today, I feel happy, like I feel whole, I feel good, right? And that's the overall energy this week. And in order for you to feel that, it feels like you also need to have enough money, to be surrounded by some luxury. Because like I said, we don't want to just survive, we do want to thrive at one point. And so that's kind of what's happening here. The situation is the Knight of Cups with the Four of Swords. Taking a break, being gentle with yourself, honestly, you know, kind of letting your intuition move you and guide you at the same time. But it's like, yeah, it's a sweet energy as well with that Knight of Cups. You know, it's my Romeo card, but it's sweet, it's playful, it's kind of wearing your heart on your sleeve as well, that kind of energy. In the challenge position, we have the High Priestess with the Four of Wands. Again, just like that Seven of Pentacles, I just feel like there is some area here that you feel like you should have achieved by now. like some milestone you should have achieved. Like you're just like, why hasn't my hard work paid off in some particular area? The Four of Wands, let me just say, is also a card that invites you to take a break. You've done a lot of hard work and kind of enjoy life a little bit, right? Just for some of you, I do want to mention that, like, because, you know, you're a Capricorn, you're the goat, right? You rule the 10th house. You are Jeff Bezos as a Capricorn, if that gives you any idea of like how committed and like how they are like rulers of this dominion, right? And so I think sometimes the challenge can be like just saying, hey, I need a break, right? It's not gonna like hinder my progress. It's not gonna stunt my growth. In fact, it might help it, really. So just for some of you, I mean, hey, there are worse prescriptions than kick your feet up, take a little break. And if your gut is telling you that, then it is wise to listen. Where your mind is at and what you're focused on, again, it's your stability, it's grounding yourself, it's your security. That is definitely on your mind. But we also got the Ace of Cups here. And so this just like, I don't know if there's like a heart's desire that you're really wanting to let out, or if you're wanting to let the emotions flow, or this is a card also of a lot of self-love, like really saying, hey, I got to take care of myself. I love myself. But it's like, it's really opening your heart, or opening some desire in your heart and like letting it out. Things are flowing. That's where your mind is at, and letting the emotions flow, right? Your approach now, clarifying that Seven of Pentacles. We also get the Emperor. So you're just like in your approach with the Emperor. I mean, the Emperor is a boss, right? Boss of bosses, you know? And the Emperor faces challenges head on. You know, it's time to like build, it's time to create. And so this is about having an analytical approach, having a lot of discipline to see things through. Also thinking about all the details, right? You're really thinking about all the moving parts that come into play for yourself. But this is a card of like strategy, of discipline, of getting real, getting serious about something, right? It's kind of like that. Protecting what you love as well here with the Emperor. There is a lot of protection in the Emperor energy. In your environment, we also have the Wheel of Fortune here. So with the Magician, we are trying to manifest change here, but like there's levels to this change. I mean, you could really, like, it's called the Wheel of Fortune. And so really trying to turn your tides on luck here. If you feel some area is down here, you're ready to like do what you got to do. You're ready to show up to turn this wheel. And then also, you know, there is also an element in your environment where, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is a card of like fate and destiny. And so there are certain, like, it's the universe at play here. Like you can't do anything to stop that wheel from turning. But I feel either way that you're very empowered with the Magician, and you're definitely stepping into that magician energy, right? Like, hey, I can make magic. I can bring things to life. I know I have all the things that I need. I just got to concentrate. I got to show up. I got to have the discipline. And with the Emperor, you do. You do. No, I don't need to say that. Now, coming towards you, some of you can definitely be having a reunion with a fire sign here. The Three of Cups is here with the King of Wands. So quite literally, a reunion feels really good. There's nothing else to say about it. It's just like this is a time. Also, another call, Capricorn, to have a good time. You know, we have the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups. It's like, hey, enjoy life. Enjoy the present moment a little bit. I don't know why, but it comes through because there's such hard work and energy with you. We got the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. And so it's such committed, dedicated energy. But there's all these other cards that are like a call basically to like enjoy life a little bit and live in the moment right now. You've done some work. It's time to celebrate. It's a time to let your hair down, that kind of energy. And that's what's coming towards you. And you might have a reason to celebrate. You might think of something visionary. You might like, some idea might pop out, especially with that Magician, and you're starting to take action and you're excited. You got a reason to celebrate. You're like, let me call my people. Let's toast to this, right? But you're getting together with three people. I mean, with three people. Maybe you are actually, but it's three people here. You're getting together and you guys have shared emotions, right? Like, so if you're feeling like celebrating, they're feeling like celebrating, you guys are there together in the same wavelength, kind of just compounding each other's energies, feeling really good, feeling supported, great energy coming towards you. All right, I'm going to leave it there for you, Capricorn. I do hope, of course, you enjoyed this reading. And if anything does resonate, then like and subscribe. Thank you, and I will see you all next week.